Now the staring, prolonged eye contact. That's what everyone's here for.
Uncomfortable, hour-long.
Let's see. We got ground fog and brute force here already. What's going on, guys? How you doing? I'm gonna get pulled up on here so I can see what they're seeing. Oh, it hasn't went live yet, Shelton. Oh, there's Grant Tilley.
Something happened.
Ba-ba-ba-doom.
You know, I try. Oh, you got to clap?
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't. Sometimes I watch these live streams, you know, and it's like, oh, is this thing on? Hey, oh, and then you talk, you know. I was like, why don't you guys get that out of the way before you get on, you know? And then I'm like, wait a minute, that just happened to me. Like now I know why they're not doing it.
Yep.
100% live. You're even more liver.
What's up, Sam Russell?
Hello, sir. What's up, guys? Kyle.
That's one Kyle Boer.
Where's he out at?
Washington. Up there.
There, Spokane?
Right? Yeah, that's where I run into him at, was up in Spokane.
I like Spokane.
Yeah, dude.
Are we going to go there again?
Yeah, I want to.
Me too.
Probably not this year, but
Me
2025, it's happening.
To see if the come in is still open.
Yeah.
Got to go there during the day, though.
Damn.
What's up? What's up?
Scott, Les, tattooed fucker. Adam Hall. What is going on, everybody? You got anything for us tonight? Or are we just going to have to ramble about how cheeseburgers and hamburgers are different? And
Dude. First one's hamburger, then the other one.
Yeah.
Separate. Two different things.
Yep, here for the violence. Oh, there's Heather.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Don't you have work to do at the house or something like that? You don't have time to be
Right.
chatting in here.
She says, oh, I'm so busy. I'm on the west side of the state, outside the great city of Seattle. Yeah, you're way over there, the other side. Thoughts on the Glock 43X MOS? What is the MOS?
Is that the one that's like got the slide cut in it already?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or
I
optics
figured
ready.
that's what it was, but the 43s, man, I am not a huge fan. I wish they'd have just started with the 48s and called it done. But I don't see what any of the 43s do that the 48 doesn't. But Greg probably already owns a 43. That's probably why he's like, well, it's because it's the one I got. Killdozer Day, that's right. It's the anniversary. Killdozer.
Yep. Brute force greetings and salutations.
Greetings.
So what's the difference between the 43 and the 48? Because I know what the 48 is.
Yeah, the dimensions are. I'm pretty sure the frame is the same length, and then the barrel length is the same. So it's just enough. It's a little more pistol than a 43 would be.
Okay.
In my thing, my only grief with the real tiny guns like that is if you're doing anything other than shooting it.
Right.
Like as soon as you try to do a tap or rack, or you try to reload it or whatever, whatever the case may be, you're really only just holding it like that.
Right.
For the most part. So you could get real excited and like knock that thing out of your hand, like, or if the bad guy or bad guys, the chicks with the green hair and the penises are jumping in there trying to beat you to death with a skateboard, they could get a hold of it and they could wrench it out of your hand. So it's just not a lot to hang on to. But other than that, pretty cool.
Okay.
I mean, it's a Glock.
Yeah.
48 still my favorite. Heather, bam, right there.
Yep.
43X, not a 43. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle was saying he bought a 43 because the 48 was not in stock.
Because they didn't have a 44. Okay, I got you. But dude, man, like use it, get really proficient with it, and tote it if that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. So we had did y'all see the new Midwest rail for the 1301? I have not seen it. And then also, have we seen the new Glock 17L? Dude, I haven't.
Even more L.
Yeah, I haven't heard of either of those things. What's going on with those?
Ain't that just a 43? Or what, didn't they have a 17? They had a 17 long slide one time.
Is that what that is?
Like a zillion years ago. Sam Russell. If a 4 to 8 man team is patrolling and staying out overnight, what are some best practices for security, sleep rotation, etc.? What will be different from platoon size patrol base? Wow. So going back to your original thing, 4 to 8 dudes. You ain't got a lot of people in there. So you're talking about finding the thickest stuff you can find, smashing up in there, essentially making a harbor site. So we're going to make a 360, so feet on the inside, guns pointing out. And it looks like right now you're going to be at 25% alert. So if it's 4 dudes, there's going to be 1 dude up at a time. And 8, of course, it'd be 2. And during your stand 2 times, or if anybody hears or sees anything, sun coming up, sun going down, that kind of thing. It's all hands, so everybody's up. And let's see, what will be different in platoon from platoon size patrol base? You just get more sleep in a platoon one because you got more people doing shifts. 17L longer than 34? Don't know. 17L is that.
So the long frame thing
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
were talking about?
I don't know. Well, the
slide.
34 was I don't know how long, like 5.5 inch barrel or something like that.
And bringing it back out as a Gen 5. Okay.
Sam Russell, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about Green Berets in Vietnam. Dude, I just listened to the Doc Norton series a couple of days ago. That's good stuff too.
Let's see.
Brute force. 17L is a 6 inch. Wow.
Damn.
That's a big gun. You'd have to make that maybe like a what you call it, like game gun, like competitive gun. That's what the 34 started out as, I think. But I had one years ago. I had a 17, and then I went to, I think I ran through all the 9 mils. I can't remember which in order it happened in, but the 34 had an extended slide stop and it had an extended magazine release. And so this guy that I knew had a 26, and he's like, dude, I can't reach any of these controls. And I said, well, dude, we'll just go back to the hotel and we'll swap them out. And we swapped them out, and because I didn't use either one of them,
Right.
Like I didn't really care didn't bother me about the magazine release button, and I didn't use the slide stop anyway. So I gave it to him, and I guess he's happy.
Nice. Let's see. Had a few. Willie Everett, what's going on? And then Kenny Cunningham, hello, sir.
Tattoo fucker again.
Yep.
34 is 5.5. Okay, we get it. You're smart. Your head is big.
Brute force, have you guys noticed an increase of interest in revolvers? I don't know if it's just me, but I am seeing it more on, and when I say I'm seeing it more, I just see Sherman posting a bunch about revolvers.
Yeah.
And then there's an increased interest on my side now, because he makes them look cool. And I'm like, maybe I should shoot a revolver.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff to know about them. And excuse me.
But as far as like students asking about them or anything like that, I haven't had anybody really like try to justify their recent revolver purchase or anything like that.
I've already bought it. What do you think of it?
Yeah.
Those, I guess, man, if you had to just like arm somebody like right now and say, look, here, just take this and keep pulling that trigger until they catch on fire. And, you should should be okay. But then when it starts having like it does anything other than that, like
Right.
they won't know what to do. So you might want to get 2 or 3 of them. Good afternoon. This is Janelle Kramer. Good afternoon from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I have a carry permit in Tennessee. I travel to North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama back to Tennessee. Should I look at a permit for those states too? I would see if they're reciprocal first, and you may not have to.
Yeah.
But
it was my understanding that
Mhm.
all the states that are touching
Mhm,
Tennessee, I believe, reciprocate or
Yeah.
honor our
Okay.
our carry
That-
permit.
yeah,
I
that-
could be wrong though, so
that'd be the first thing.
just look into that.
Combat art. Who is this?
Dude, what's going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I was just telling people not to buy your stuff or even look at your video. Central Coast Dude, what's up, guys? Training with you guys is so badass. I live in California and want to come back soon. Yep, come on.
Do it.
Do it.
Yep. I'm just saying we are running a sale right now for any class in Camden till this Friday. You get 30% off. If you want to do a mobile class, because we're like Kyle was getting at, we're going out to Idaho and Pennsylvania and Texas. If you want to do a mobile class, those are buy one get one half off.
Nice.
So just get on it now. Save your spot now. How many people are signed up for shotgun in Idaho? Not enough. I want more, because the more people that are there, the more people get to experience Tim, and I think that really just is a betterment for.
Dude, America just doesn't get enough Tim.
Yep.
We need to fix that.
Yeah.
Thought I heard thunder out there.
Mm-hmm. Janelle, I'm in Alabama and about 90% sure Alabama honors Tennessee permits and aren't both constitutional carry now. Yeah, and constitutional carry is one of those things where I tell people, if your state still honors a carry permit, go ahead and do so. Like, go through the process of getting that done. I mean, worst case, it makes you look better, And if you do the enhanced carry permit, then you get to carry on extra areas where you can't with a regular one, or with the constitutional carry, like state parks and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
or you are allowed to carry in those places.
Wink, wink.
Mm-hmm.
It's only $10 a year? Wow.
Oh, dang. Yep.
For Grant Tilley, he says permit's only $10 a year.
It will be Kyle's first Tim class. Whoa. Man, you're
Wait,
missing
what?
out. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude. Dude.
30% does not apply to the year of fighting. It doesn't apply to every class, not year of fighting, obviously, or any class that is already discounted. So things like the fighting pistol, fighting rifle combo, that's already got $250 tossed off of that. So did not include it on those. Good evening, sirs. Hello, John Crewer.
Hello, John Crewer.
Yep. Who would be a better combat cameraman, Andrew or Jay?
I don't know. I haven't seen Andrew's stuff.
Well, speaking of combat cameraman, that makes me think of the downrange stuff. And I talked about this on the Patreon a little bit. What I've noticed, because I did some downrange stuff with the allegedly did some downrange stuff with the camera during this rifle class.
Right.
And what I have noticed, so I want to see if you feel the same way, is when you do that for someone who's never had it happen before, they're always like super hesitant to like bring the gun up and stuff, and you're like, no, go ahead and do it, right?
Yeah.
But they're like halfway hesitant, and then they do the thing and they all that stuff, and as you walk away, they like come up to you like real quiet, like, hey, like, can I get a copy of that?
Yeah. Oh, dude, like even more, like you have like the guy like, well, I wouldn't do that, blah blah blah. But then he walks up to you with a flash drive, like, hey, you just put those pictures.
Yeah,
on?
exactly.
I'm like, nope, nope. Yeah, when I had the one with the big zoom on it, like you could like, get right up in their face, and I could always see them. They're like, like, are you gonna stay there? And I'm like,
Yep.
well, if you want a picture, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I said, "Got to start shooting so I can push the button."
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. So Janelle says, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Grant Tilley, I drive an 18-wheeler. That's the reason why I'm asking. I got into some shady areas, and with everything going on, a little sketchy. Yeah. I mean, just look to see if they honor it, and hopefully it helps you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Got 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
That's like a whole lot more than what I got.
All the wheels. Central Coast dude, I seen Jay do it in fighting. What did I do?
Probably something.
Something awesome, right?
Yep. Yeah, man. Like, every time I go and do that stuff, like in front of somebody, and they hesitate, they're just like,
Yeah.
hey. Like, they're trying to be like all secretive about it and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll do it.
Oh.
Downrange.
Central Coast, yeah, down. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, man, some people are weird about that stuff.
Yeah.
And they used to send me all kinds of evil mail and stuff, and so I was downstairs in the team room, like answering all these things, you know, like, we hope you get shot and die for safety, you know, and then upstairs Jaeger's pacing back and forth in the kitchen, like doing the same thing over the phone. And so in a minute, like, he comes down the stairs, and I said, hey, look, if this is going to be a problem, you know, I'll knock it off. And he was like, nah, fuck him.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, it's on then.
Yep.
Yep, the whole world is downrange.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
And
then disregard rule 1. Just right out. Just get rid of it.
There's,
No point even listening to it.
yep.
3 rules. Okay, 2 rules.
Yep. Hello, Christina. How are you? That's funny. In real life, there are people downrange, and more than likely, they are filming. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, if I gotta go, might as well take a camera with me.
Yeah.
Central Coast dude. Oh, yeah, again.
Yep. Dang, guys, you got any questions or anything like that you want to throw our way? I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I talked about on the Patreon live stream. Get your feedback on. One of the things that we talked about a little bit was like shooting on the move, because I don't know if you've heard it, but there are some people out there who are like, you shouldn't worry about practicing shooting on the move, you know, and their philosophy is you should either be shooting or you should be moving, you know, choose one or the other.
Right.
And then there's the whole, like, you shouldn't move backwards while shooting because you're not technically getting off the X or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I was talking to the Patreon guys about it and stuff, and like there was like 2 dudes in the chat the whole night. So I was really just talking to myself, like, why are they saying this? Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, why would they say that? And by the end of it, I was like, no, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the conversation, I was like, don't expect some big epiphany. I'm just like letting my thoughts go right now. And then like by the end of it, I was like, oh yeah, no, they're just wrong.
That's why. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen both, actually. And so I can't really say one's always and not, you know, one's not the other, blah blah blah. But I do agree with the back and straight up thing.
Right.
All right, where are we at?
Just working life away. Oh, that's Christina. That's what she's been up to.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
Right on, Central Coast, dude. Snagged one of the last Pocket Vox. Love it and have it in my EDC now.
Yeah, man, I like those.
Mark Curtis, what are the best X300s for a shotgun? The 300s are the best he can afford.
I don't know.
Is that
That's a Surefire.
That's the light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a shotgun?
I'm not sure.
I don't know about that, dude. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That might be a Tim question.
For sure. Because I think I might be crazy, but Tim, I don't think Tim even likes the like four grip, like
The forend with the Surefire in it.
with
Yeah.
with that whole shenanigans.
Did he say why?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
There's just some part of my brain that's like, I think
That's
Tim
weird.
said one time that you shouldn't worry about that, but
That's
I could be
weird.
way wrong.
That's weird. It might be the only time you've forgotten what Tim said.
Yeah, right. Joey, your 360 scan lesson on Monday was great insight. Thanks to Brian at 3R Operations. Oh, okay, yeah. So that was the other thing that we talked about. Because again, there's only like 2 dudes in there, and so whenever I'm doing that, I try to be productive. Otherwise it's just me looking into the camera the whole time. And Brian Sayers had, when he was talking about the scan during his low light class, I think he had a very good way of putting it. Good guys, bad guys, places to go. And he's like, I feel like people get wrapped up around bad guys because that's easy to understand. Like, cover is easy to understand. But good guys is this, like, vague, like, is it another good guy with a gun? Is it a this or is it a that? And his thing was that good guys are the people you were with, right? So, like, if you ever go out with friends or family, like, you need to know, like, did they bolt? Like, where did they go to? Are they bleeding out on the other side of the chip aisle and this and that? And I think whenever he puts it that way, and when you put it that way to students, that it stops letting the scan become a like
Trivial.
yeah. Like, oh shit, I might have to. I mean, bad guys are already like a reason to take it serious, but when you start saying like, yeah, like your friend could be dying, and you could help them if you actually take the time to do this scan right,
So stop being that dude.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's a lot of light options there
Oh damn,
for
yeah.
a shotgun. I don't have one on mine, so I couldn't tell you.
Scout lights. So Grant Tilley put scout lights on there. Cost about the same as an X300. What is your favorite food to bring to the field? What was your favorite back in the day? Well,
Who are we? What was your favorite food to bring to this field? Dude, I'm one of them weird dudes. Like just about any MRE would work. If it had, I don't know why they got rid of the crackers. I wish they'd bring those back. But where did it moved? Favorite pack in the day would be the large Alice. If you weren't carrying a pistol, because that frame will just like pull that thing off of you.
the large Alice.
So the large Alice pack, GI pack, it has a like aluminum frame on there, and the bottom part, the hip pads, they'll push that pistol off of you,
Okay.
and you're not going to get it out anytime soon, like
Right.
quickly either.
Can't use the Surefire grip either. Got to leave room for the bayonet. Yeah, that's probably what Tim
True.
was saying. Yep.
True. Kyle, look for your family was an eye opener. Yep, good.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, no, Brian's a pretty smart dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay for a cop.
John Crewer, his wife called him out recently. She asked if he was going to go shooting. He said it started raining, and she asked what that had to do with it. And he went shooting in the
He
rain.
had to go shooting now. I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You should thank her for that. She was helping you out. Either that or she really wanted you out of the house. I don't,
Yeah. If you don't have a large Alice pack, you're wrong. Man, the downside with the big packs, you get this thing called BRS, Big Ruck Syndrome. And you're like, dude, I got room. I could fit this other, and 2 of these, and
Yeah.
I don't need 2, but I'm going to take them.
Right.
And before you know it, it is jabrungulous all over you.
Yeah. Just, well, why wouldn't I bring this kettlebell with me? It'll fit.
Right. Because this pack is not heavy enough. I said, well, you haven't walked far enough yet.
Dude, awesome. Well, my favorite food to take to the range is bananas. Easy. They peel off. You don't have to worry about getting lead on the food or anything like that. So
Yep.
you just
Portable, protective sheath,
mm-hmm.
all that stuff.
Yep.
Good source of potassium
Mm-hmm.
for people who need that, and you know who you are.
You know what you did.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. I don't really have anything tonight, guys. We're leaving this up to you. Throw something our way. Something we can get into an argument about. You got anything?
Let me see. He was asking about those rucks in BRS. Start shoving a bunch of stuff in there, and then so one time, bazillion years ago, we had to do this radio retrans thing. So it means you had to climb to the top of this hill and put up a bigger antenna so like people could relay messages through there, blah blah blah. And we had this guy go with this Mac, and Mac was not like a physical stud, you know, and but he came out of that place, man, with like this big job Brungus ruck, man. It was like way up here, like over his head. And we're like, bro, you gotta dump that out, man. We gotta downsize that, you know, because it's like you knew we were going to the top of the biggest thing you could see, you know, like Mount Worst Day of my life, you know, and I was like, he's never gonna make it. And, so anyway, we had to take a whole bunch of stuff out of there, and he had like 2 wool sweaters and like a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper and a carton of smokes, and we're like, bro, yeah, man. So crazy stuff.
Nothing to get your hike going like a carton of
like a death.
Kyle says the new Fallout series is top notch. I haven't got to watch it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I don't either. What is that?
It's a TV show based off of a video game, I believe, that is set in like in the 50s, like the nukes went off and people were like in the vault. Now that everything has cleared out, you come back up to the earth, and then, you know, shenanigans happen. And
nothing more American than that.
Yeah.
Have you already watched the IDF CQB footage? I have. The Ukrainian troop assault in the Russian villages. I have not seen that. But I have seen the IDF stuff, and there's a lot of shooting past people, and just saying, like downrange type stuff. What always I was telling Brian the other day, like I watch these like Donut Operator and stuff like that, and they'll do like the body cam shootings or whatever, and I don't know how this happens, but like there'll be like a line of cops and a bad guy, and somehow once the shooting starts, there's always a cop behind that. I don't know how they migrate over there. It's like they know which direction the bullets are coming, and they like, you know, are heading that way. And then so I'm like, because like I don't think anybody ever watches that. You know, they're just watching the gunfight stuff, and they're like, I'm looking past the bad guy. You know, and I'm like, look at all these people. They're like, there's a dude, there's another dude, and that lady's just standing there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I cannot believe that guy mag dumped a pistol, reloaded it, and busted off a few more, and nobody got hit.
Right.
Other than the bad guy. So anyway, just so that could go towards the shooting on the move type stuff, and it could speak to the downrange aspect of this whole thing. It's silly to think that it's not going to be that way. And I say, I get it. I'm not a cop, but I'm like, yeah. You're not a cop, but you're at your shooting before the cops are.
Yeah. Well, talking about like videos like that where you see like the defense, like someone having to draw their gun, like a concealed carry kind of thing.
Yep.
What I ended up realizing last night while we were talking about all this stuff is all of those videos that I've seen is if the person is in motion when the bad guy, like when they come up and say, hey, I'm a bad guy, I'm about to do bad guy things, they keep going. They orient toward the bad guy, but they keep moving in that same direction, you know? And so that was kind of like when I had like the thing, I was like, oh yeah, no, you should be practicing. You should probably practice shooting on the move, because if you're in motion when this kicks off, like you'll probably just stay in motion, you know?
You could look at it two different ways. Like even before, like rewind the tape even further. Like even before the gun comes out, where there's like the pre-assault cues and the target glance, and like, hey, it's 4 a.m. and there's only one other dude here. What's up with that? You know,
Right.
like why did I let myself get in this thing again? And then that type
Again.
of thing. But I'd say even then the dude is already moving and probably not even aware of it.
Yep.
Grant Tilly, are you still liking the F8 sights or wanting to go back to the big dots yet? I am digging the F8s. It is like a dang analog red dot on your pistol. And at least for me anyway. But big chunky sights, and you can hook them on the edges of stuff and
Yep.
and rack them. And so yeah, it's a win-win all the way. Big fan.
Yep. Those things are great. James used to say they were the best, like notch and post iron
Yeah.
sights out there.
I
So,
stole that analog red dot thing from him. But I think it's a good description.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody was asking.
Thoughts on parts for building a light or patrol weight AR-15?
When you say parts, like, can you specify? Brian, sorry. Oh, yep.
Yep. Brian started watching Fallout. That doesn't surprise me. He's a giant nerd, so I would have guessed that. Yeah. Man. And then D. Daniel says TKS. I don't know what that means,
What does that mean?
but whatever it means, good job. So Sam's saying one of the main characters of that Fallout show was a Marine that fought off the communist hordes at the Battle of Anchorage. It's a badass alternate history / future.
Okay.
Oh, that Daniel was saying thanks for the answering his. Have you already watched the?
So it's like thanks without all the letters.
Yeah. Ain't got time.
All right, now I got it. Now I get it.
Kyle likes the XS minimalist sights, blacked out rear, large bright front. I've actually been running those since I got the suppressor height ones for the optic.
Yep.
But I think that I'm just going to go put a set of F8s on here because I think the F8s will be tall enough to just barely see in the bottom of the window of the optic if it goes down hard. So
Yeah. Okay. I don't disagree with that. Who's just like,
no, it's
that's you?
probably Heather yelling at me.
thought it was Rich Elby gonna calling to ask me who was on the live stream.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a giant nerd too, so that's all right. I'm not pretending like I'm not. AR-15 parts, the entire build.
Man, I don't know about that other than stay with mil spec stuff. And if you're trying to make a light one, you might just want to go with like a kind of a standard AR.
Yeah, and then not put a whole lot of stuff on it.
Yeah,
What do you-
and
you know,
try not to put a whole bunch of
light?
stuff. Yeah, maybe, but like patrol weight, but like I guess we'd have to know what you plan on doing with it. Is this the Alamo gun, or is this something that's gonna go in a vehicle, or something gonna go on a walk in the woods with you for a couple of days? Try not to be vague, but I'm trying to figure out what you want.
Yeah, the minimalist sights are at a good price range for sure.
That's true.
Willie Everett, +1 for the minimalist sights. He also likes the night vision with blacked out rear. Is that the student of the gun one? Because I know Paul had night vision. Like he helped them put a sight together like to his specifications and stuff. And I think he has a blacked out rear sight on his as well.
Yeah, BCM offers enhanced lightweight uppers. Yep. Okay.
What's enhanced lightweight upper mean?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah. Yeah. These are super duper lightweight.
Hey, and if you want to make it even lighter, you can do away with the forward assist on the gun if you're having it built.
Yep.
Enhance. Enhance means better, Joey.
Yeah, you're right. They offers better lightweight uppers. Just means awesome. Both my ARs are the ELW, and I haven't had any problems with them. Yeah. Cool. Doo-doo-doo. Enhance means better. You motherfucker, Sam. Get out of here.
It's got a pencil barrel, main thing. Oh, he's telling you about the AR build?
Mm-hmm. Lighter barrel and rail. Okay. And they claim their rails are lighter.
Enhanced.
Enhanced lighter. Dude. For the people who are just tuning in, if you guys missed it, don't forget we are doing the 30% off here in Camden, and the buy one get one half off for our mobile classes. So don't forget about that. Just if anybody didn't hear it at the beginning of the live stream. But that'll end this Friday. So if you're interested in it, take advantage of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Alphabet says, at NRA, did you see any other brand pistol red dot sights adapting the circle and dot reticle? Is Holosun the only good-to-go manufacturer of that style RDS reticle? No one was doing the circle only. I can't find anybody else who's doing the circle only. A few of them do the circle and dot, or just the dot. But what we're looking for is the, that thing. So, unfortunately, not. No one else has picked up on the new hotness yet.
The hot sauce. Carry an AK for several patrols. Then every AR is a light build. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Dude, or just take an AK. Call it good. You won't even have to build it. Drop age reel. Drop age reel.
Oh, yeah. So asking about if I've dropped the drill for June yet. No, I haven't. So thanks for bringing that up. Kyle, by default, you're the winner of the previous month's challenge. So we'll be sending you a care package. So if your email isn't, or address isn't what's on your file that we have in the website, send me an email, let me know. But we'll get you a care package sent your way with some swag in it and stuff. And I have not dropped the new drill yet. So keep an eye out on the social medias for when I go and do that. I don't know what I'm going to run yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
They all kind of go in a big circle, and come back to the one single brain shot in 0.10 seconds or something like that.
Well, the first two I did were very skill heavy. So now I'm trying to find what can we do that's a fighting one now. Hey man, just go out there and shoot retention. Record you shooting retention a bunch.
Or just have some dude yell, "I ain't going back to jail," and then they just start shooting and run away or something.
Eyes closed. New drill should be the fastest press check.
It's the one you don't do. Yeah. That's the fastest one. Watch, I just did it. You want to see me do it again? Say no. Say no.
Yeah. What's up, Garrett Madsen? How you doing, man? And
Garrett, what's up, man?
Yeah, dude.
The fast test. Man.
Yeah,
I have to go dig that out.
Yeah, that's from Fast and Accurate. So it's
that's right. 2
in the brain, reload, 4 in the heart, with a par time of -2 seconds or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You just have to have it already out.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. That's another one that was the first one that we did. Figured start with one of ours, you know. So yeah, that one was tough. I don't think I ever made the time and accuracy. Like I either had like all the accuracy or no accuracy, plenty of time.
All the time. I still got time. Garrett Matson been doing well, just getting ready for more training. That's awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you are.
Where are you going? What do you got lined up, Garrett?
What's next on the list, Garrett?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you rubbing an acro? I don't know if he's going to tell you that, Grant.
Yeah.
He might want to be alone
Yeah,
with that,
that's
whatever that thing is. You're just
a little personal.
well, inappropriate.
Inappropriate, yeah. Do some John Wick drills from last year's class. I could. Yep, I do still have that curriculum. But I also like the Sam Russell's how about a wrong hand draw in one shot. You know? Like get some reps in
Yeah.
with your wrong hand.
Mm-hmm. Your other wrong hand.
No, not that one.
I got wrong and strong. That's all. That's the two.
D-Walt, what's going on, man? Glad to have you here. Oh, Garrett's going up for Student of the Gun Precision Rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you'll have fun with that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying to make it up there for that. Earlier this year, they like sent there like, hey, these are some classes we have coming up. If you're interested in them, let us know.
Yep.
And that one definitely caught my eye. But then it was like, I don't know exactly when it is, but something like I checked the calendar and I was like, man, that's a tough one. So then I decided to be lame and not go.
And then Heather said, "Why aren't you going?"
Yeah, yeah. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. What you got? Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. What's that got to do with it? Ought to include a tourniquet. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you're just getting crazy.
Sam, haven't you had advanced pistol? You know that's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe he doesn't know, but for a drill of the
for like the drill of the month.
Yeah.
Yes, Grant. I really like the P2. Where'd that go? Oh yeah, sorry. That was replying to Grant up there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Hate to let you down, but I'll make it up there.
Yeah.
Hello. Just taking it easy after a long day at work. Always good to see you guys on live. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very kind.
Hello, James. Thank you.
Yep. Just got an acro and haven't got to shoot it much yet. I haven't messed with them either. I know that's like, isn't that what Don has on his? I can't remember.
Is it? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
They just don't have a circle only, so it's
I
tough.
think it's just a dot.
Yeah. Coming back to Camden for a week this fall. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. I know in the fall we're doing, if you haven't had them yet, we're doing backup gun and fighting revolver, like mashing those two bad boys back to back like we usually do. So if you want to try to schedule it around that, the dot is the way. I'm not going to argue with you since you shoot better than me, but you're wrong. So
without a doubt, you're wrong.
Yeah, man. When Andy came down to do the shooting speed summit, he did that did another one a couple years ago or something like that. And they did a shoot off kind of thing and this and that. And Lewis was telling me that he was like all pumped up and excited, and then he like saw Garrett was in his group or something, and he was like, "Fuck."
Dude, that dude was at the final for one of the contractors, but like that dude hopped out of the car and first round, kaboom, like Tannerite straight off. And the reason that's like a big deal, I don't know if you noticed this, but like So you put out 6 Tannerites and a bunch of shooting starts. And you're like, all right, where's the big earth-shattering kaboom, you know? And so eventually one of them goes. And then right after the first one goes, like the rest of them go.
Right.
It's weird. It's almost like they're waiting, you know? They wait for that one to go off. And because I'm like counting, you know, for 6 of them because I don't want to have to go down there and cut one off the stick. But anyway, so I don't know if you noticed that, but
Yep.
But Garrett jumped right out and he was like, "Wha bam!"
Yeah.
And that's like, all right, and it started off right then.
Fighting pistol and fast and accurate pistol. Okay, excellent. Very cool. Grant hasn't tried the circle only. You should give it a shot. I think that there is something to it. I mean, Lewis and I were in that red dot instructor class, and you know Lewis was selling Don on it. So, guys, is it true that the state of Tennessee allows drivers to continue driving during those outrageous street blocking protests? Dude, I'm not 100%. So, but
Yeah, but I think so.
But,
I think I heard that. I don't know if they allow them, but
right.
like they're not in the car with them, so so I guess they could do it if they wanted to.
Yep. Let's see. What else? Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
That's crazy. We're curious. Where did you? Are any cities here in Tennessee having that crazy stuff?
You know, feels like forever ago, but it was probably just a year or two ago. There was all that going on, and I do vaguely remember, like someone, like governor or someone being like, "Yeah, don't stop," or something like that. You know, right? You know,
well,
like just a warning to you guys, but they don't have to stop.
Right, stay out of the road.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if, like, they have some of those like protests and riots and stuff going on. I'm just curious, are there any cities in Nashville? Like, I'm thinking Nashville,
right?
But, Tennessee that are having that stuff go on?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Because usually, you hear that it's like usually like L.A., New York, something like that. I don't know if we were that important or not.
Right. The Xbox drill might be one to look at for a drill of the month. And yeah, so you recommended that whenever I was first looking for the pistol drills back then. And we actually did record a run of that and kind of have it ready. And then, like, before we hit, like, publish, we thought about it, like, not everybody's going to have a range where they can shoot and move and do everything that drill. Because it's like a, shoot on the move forward and sideways and diagonally, and, like, you do a big old Xbox kind of thing. But it might still be worth running it just for the people who can do it, It is a fun drill. It is a fun drill for sure. Yep. No problem, man.
Casino drilling, yeah.
That is a possibility.
That is a good possibility.
Yep.
If you guys don't know what that is, that's the one with the playing cards on there.
No, isn't that the one with the diamond and the different colored
I thought
things
you did
and
a card.
the 1, 2, 3, 4?
Well, I say playing card, but like there's one where you throw down a thing. It's like 5 a diamond, so like 5 in a diamond.
Oh, maybe that's like a modified version of that.
It
That's
could be.
cool.
Yeah. So anyway,
there's
possibly 2 of them for you right there.
Yeah, that's the last time I shot that. It was at a Keels pistol class down in Mississippi, and so he was putting this class on. It was a private event because they were doing like a guardian program in the schools there. So like it was a bunch of principals and teachers and this and that, like getting some pistol training. And so I show up, none of those things, and introduce myself like, I work tactical response, yada yada, so on and so forth. And so we're doing these things, and and I'm not bragging because they had only been shooting for a year and they were doing great. But of course, I'm doing pretty good
2 years.
on these. Oh yeah,
Got a year on them.
Got a year on them. And so one of the guys come up to me and he's like, "So you've been shooting for a while, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have." He's like, "You do this for a living?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have." And he's like, "Why are you at a class like this?" Other than to make the rest of us feel bad, like rather than to make, like put all these new shooters down. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing I have left, so. Yeah, I was thinking a shotgun under the card table was involved. That's a different casino
Dude,
drill.
that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That could be a alumni thing, maybe.
Yeah.
You have to dress up as a cowboy, though. It's the rule. I don't make them.
Dude.
Rule. I
Nope.
don't make them.
A whole different kind of cowboy action range going on there.
Mm-hmm. Why did I just hear Tim?
Yeah.
Did you hear it too? I heard it.
How is your intro to fighting pistol class going? Dude, I'm having a blast with it. I do think that the students are benefiting from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know that one guy. He talked it up
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
I wasn't even around.
Yeah. Well, that was the day after.
Yeah.
Like he stuck around for fighting pistol after that.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I wasn't there to like make him feel like he had to say it was a good good
for
time, because they'll say it to my face, But then when I leave, they're like, "This sucks,"
Yeah, man. That guy that smiles all the time. We don't want him back.
Yeah. But no, it's good, and it's one of the biggest changes to it was thanks to Jay, was adding in the cadence drills, like I think adding those in, and then the giving them a taste of the cover and concealment on that day. Like I just go over like some very basic stuff, but then when they go to do cover and concealment and fighting pistol, they're not like, forgetting to breathe.
Right. Yeah.
They're like, okay, I've heard most of this before, so now I can think about breathing again.
What I find funny is like they maybe take an initial shot and then they move to cover, and you tell them like, okay, stay away from it if it's possible, if you got enough room in here. Anyway, so then they kind of lean out and they take that first shot, pow, or however many, I don't know, and then like they lean back in and it's like, damn, that thing's further away than I thought. You see them run up to that thing.
Yeah.
And so he's like leaned down and say, wow, that thing was really small. Mark Curtis says, I hope you do a block on hate sacks. I could do that if you guys want. And yeah, we could do that anytime.
Oh, I can think of one dude who wants you to do it. So
yeah, there's one.
Yeah, right there.
Watch him not show up.
Yeah. What's up, Terrell?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
What's up?
And then Jonathan Webb, I forgot to breathe in the cover and concealment drill and fighting pistol. It made it way harder. Yeah.
It makes everything way harder.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how the whole breathing has to continue to happen.
Yeah. New class drill name, Tombstone Table or Deadwood Day. I was thinking exactly Tombstone.
But yeah, what's interesting about the cadence drill is because, again, I took one of your pointers when someone was struggling with it. So we start on one target, right? You start on one target, and you're like, okay, like find that rhythm, just 6 rounds, whatever that is for you, right? And every single time they're like, bang, 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 like nice steady rhythm. And then you're like, okay, move that trigger finger the same way, but now go across the targets.
Right.
And dude, some people just can't do it. So they'll do that like 3 times, and it'll be boom, 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 like that. And I'm like, okay, time out, pause. Yeah. That thing you did earlier, like where it was perfect, just do that while moving the gun. Yeah, and they're just like smoke coming out of the ears.
Right. Or it'll be like 5.
Yeah.
And then 7.
Damn.
Fantastic movie, Jay. Yes. Yes, Tombstone is good. Quite a good movie.
Yeah.
I used to sit and watch Tim fast forward through them all the time. He just fast forwards through the gunfights.
Right.
I was like, dude, you don't hear him talking smack before the thing happens? That's like kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Like they're talking like Latin and stuff every once in a while. Like, kind of legit.
Yeah. Tombstone is one of those movies that I hadn't seen, and so when Lewis and I went like up to Pennsylvania to teach a class, he drove, and then he just made me watch Tombstone on the iPad.
Right? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Tombstone, Heat, and Dumber and Dumber. I watched all three of those on the way up to Pennsylvania.
Good, man. Good. That's good stuff, dude. We were driving back from Washington, Idaho area, and we were gonna go past Tombstone, and Tim wouldn't stop.
No,
Said
ain't got time.
He said he didn't have time.
Yeah. Can you?
I said, well, I have time. Pull over.
Yeah. We're going to the same place. We got to both be there at the same time.
Yeah.
I know exactly how much time you have.
Yeah. Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner was also great in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, okay, cool. We were just getting signals from the mothership right there. If it looks like that, yeah. So I am supposed to mention the shirts. There's two shirts that one shirt that I know of that we should mention. Maybe two. I don't know. I'm gonna mention the one that I think I'm supposed to. On Alumni Weekend, we have a shirt design that we are posting. Shelton, did you ever get that scheduled for the social media stuff? If it's not live after, oh damn, I forgot about it. It's right there.
Yeah, nice.
So this is a sketch of the shirt design, not colored in and not finalized yet, but Zane has hooked us up with it, and basically the premise behind it was mushroom cloud coming out of the brain and it's going to have everything that's associated with what we're teaching at Alumni this year. So there's going to be a block of cheese for the cheese making, and a lever gun for the thing, and then like a hostage shot for whatever Tim's doing.
A hostage with a mustache.
Yeah, and yeah, so that's what we got going on, guys. Those will be available only at Alumni. So when they're on the website, you'll be able to purchase them, but you will have to come to Alumni to pick them up. It's going to be $30 for the shirt. It's clearly an explosion of knowledge. Absolutely.
It was a case of small head syndrome.
Yeah.
Not enough room in there.
Mm-hmm.
357. Oh,
whoa, dang.
Whoa.
You messed it up, Shelton.
Something happened.
Shelton took the chat away.
He's an insurgent. I knew it. Where'd we go?
There it is.
Haven't stopped by in a while. Howdy, Jaeger crew and the family. Oh, and Jay, too. Well, howdy back.
Hello to you.
Rich LB, Jay, and Joe. Hello, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to that album.
Yeah. Me too, man. I mean, I'm stoked about it.
Southern Comfort. So that's a good movie, period. Do you ever seen it? So these Army reservists get lost in a swamp in Louisiana, and they're getting hunted by the local Cajun
damn
guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, the troops have blanks and the Cajuns have bullets. And so it's a good movie, man.
Make sure we didn't miss anything. Den of Thieves was recommended up there. Maybe Joey should make an Alumni Weekend playlist and make that the cover photo. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to take suggestions from you guys again. You got terrible taste in music.
No, man, dude, you do yours, man, because you usually have pretty good taste in music.
Yeah, I do all right. Terrell already signing off. Yep. Take it easy.
You have a good one.
Yep. Yeah. Again, Zane always does great work. We kind of just sent him like a mock-up of what we were looking for, and he just cranked it up to
11.
11 for sure. Yeah.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm. Is it already that time? It is. It is already that time. Yep, 7:59. All right, guys. Well, don't forget, we got a couple of hours left on that sale. It ends on Friday. 30% off all classes here in Camden. Buy one get one on those road classes. Buy one get one half off, I should say. And if you're interested in the T-shirt, we'll have it posted up on the social media, so you guys can go back and look at it and stuff. But we'll have that available for purchase as well. And thank you for watching. We will be back next week. Same cool time, same cool place.
Right here.
Yep.
Right now.
Remember, this is the way, guys.